Welcome back to the channel. I'm the CEO, the money maker of Brawl Stars, StormAllan, guys. And today we're gonna be ranking the new mode called the Spirit Wars. We're gonna be talking about the overview of the mode, the pros, the cons, the best brawlers to use, how to make this map better, and my final ranking of this mode. Make sure you stay tuned for the end of the video to find out what are the best brawlers to use. Alright, first we're going to start off with an overview of this mode, guys. So there are two teams consisting of 3 players each. Each team has to defend while attempting to destroy the enemy's team turret. Scattered across the map, you got amulets spawn near the middle of the map. Holding an amulet for 3 seconds will transfer that amulet to the torrent at a specific interval during each round. So each round, team spawns spirits that will attack enemy torrents. You can get up to 10 spirit on your side. Each attack takes around 45 seconds for each attack. Glowing areas on the ground tells you where the amulets are going to be spawned and will appear. You can see the amount of amulet collected by each team. And for the entire duration of that match, 3 battles take place, guys. If none of the safes are destroyed, they go on for 3 rounds. Torrent with the least amount of health is the loser. That's a basic breakdown of it, guys. So what's more important are the cons of this mode, guys. I know the community has given this mode a lot of hate, as you can see from the memes. Some brawlers are too broken in these modes. Like brawlers like Grom, they outrange the torrent and they can constantly cause damage to the torrent. Brawlers like BB and Frank that does that splash damage. If Frank activates his super near that torrent, it's done. We got broken brawlers that were taking advantage of the power-ups like Spike and Miko. Once he jumped on the torrent, it was over with the fire, guys. The amulets are a little bit too predictable on where they're gonna spawn, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. I would definitely change up it and add more randomness towards it, guys. Secondly, the AI demons are a bit clunky. They just end up going in each other and then fighting each other, and whoever lives go and attack the torrents. I would like them to be like spaced out and more individual, so some would go to the torrent, some will stay back and attack. I feel like the AI is just a little bit too clunky and predictable. And the last con about this, guys, I feel like every one of the maps felt the same to me. I didn't even realize they had at least 8 different Spirit Wars maps, guys. They all feel the same. I just go Grom, I outrange a torrent, one of my teammates goes BB and defend, and we win. And it worked, guys. As you can see, I've been on top of the leaderboard. The lowest amount of star drops I've actually collected was like 15, 16, like 2nd place reward. So it works, guys, and I feel like everybody just run like the same. All right, same team comp. But we're gonna get on into the pros. The pros of this mode is, guys, I like the concept of like your army and then charging in with one hurrah war with your spirits. I also love the torrent idea. That's a genius idea, coming with a torrent that fights back. It's a safe that fights back. I kind of like that. The third thing is I like for the longer matches. I actually thought I would not like the longer matches, but the longer matches made for great plays, for getting clips, for a little bit more fun gameplay if you're used to just like quick broad ball maps. And those are the pros so far, guys. But we're gonna get on into the part that I know everybody came for, the best brawlers to use in this mode. So the
Now that's a lot of damage!
best brawlers to use are Miko and Spike because of the angel abilities. I'm joking, it's patched now, guys, so it won't work no more. So the best brawlers to use, guys, I would definitely recommend running Grom. Grom is my top pick for the best brawler to use. No form of biasness, guys. But he outranges the torrent. His super does a lot of damage to the torrent. If they ignore you the whole game, the match is over. You don't even got to do nothing else but just fight the torrent. You don't even got to fight anybody. Just let your teammates do the fighting and you just go destroy the torrents as Grom. BB's also a great pick for defending. That splash damage, which she has, destroys spirits fast. Frank also too, if he has that hypercharge and you go onto the enemy's torrent, you stun his torrent and their spirits together in one, and players if they're there. Kenji's always broken as always. Edgar is great to use in this mode. I would just not advance on the torrents. I would just focus on eliminating and collecting amulets. Jackie is great. Miko is still good with the fire ability. And I would say the good old-fashioned Colt is always great in these types of modes because he does have that mid-range and he can get a lot of damage done to the torrent with his super. Some brawlers that I would definitely not recommend using, guys, is Kit. We're looking at you, Carlos. Shelly, because their range is, she will get destroyed by the torrent. Gray is so one-shot. I would not recommend using a lot of marksmen because they don't have that splash damage to take out spirits or demons. So I would focus more on using those wide range damage, those splash damage troops, guys. But I wouldn't use Shelly because her range is not long enough. It's not great enough. And once you get near the torrent, you're going to get destroyed. How I would actually make this mode better, guys, is by coming up with better maps. I'm gonna start off with that, guys. I love the maps that Brawl Stars make with designs, but they leave out so much value in every map they make. They barely take advantage of teleporters. They barely use spikes, and they use a lot of stuff they don't use on their own maps. They don't use the fogs. They don't use any of that stuff. And I think like teleporters and spikes will make a different, greater map design, allowing for like cheeky plays throughout the entire matches. So let's start off with that. I would change the range of the torrent so guys like Grom can't outrange the torrent. So I would probably make the map a little bit bigger, push the torrents back, and adjust the range a little bit. That might work, but I don't think no brawler should be outranging the torrent and not getting hits. So I would definitely find a way to work around that range with the torrent. And then I would focus on improving the AI for the Spirit Wars. I know they're not really good with AI yet and they're still improving, but they just feel like one spirit just clunk up on each other, fight, then it's over. I would like to see like diversity. Some spirits say I'm going that way and they spread out. So I would definitely think the AI improvement is up there to a subject to change. And finally, guys, after careful considerations of the pros, the cons, the positives, the bad, guys, I do love this mode. I do like the concept so much, building that army, destroying another team's torrent. It reminds me of, what's it, Mobile Legends Bang in a way? It reminds me of that. Don't sue me, guys. Don't copyright me, guys. But I would rank this a 2.5 stars out of 5 because there's still so much more desirable left, guys. People are using the same brawlers, Grom. They abuse the glitches, and the maps are pretty lackluster. So you get 2.5 stars. Let me know, chat, what you all think about this, and comment down below. Have you made it on top of your leaderboard yet, or have you not made it on top of your leaderboard for Spirit Wars? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay safe. Peace. Hey, one last thing, guys. Tell your mama I said. Guys, if you like this type of video, make sure you check out my latest video on what Brawl Stars should do to make the game better in 2025. It will be right here. Peace.